You're watching the Weiss channel. All right, today I'm talking about radians and degrees. Okay, so for example, if you take the radius of a circle, you lift it up, and you put it on the circle, that creates what's called 1 radian. This angle is 1 radian. Okay? Now, if you put 2 radiuses in, that makes 2 radians. Put 3 radiuses in, you've got 3 radians. And now to make a perfect 180 degree straight line, that takes another 0.14, which makes 3.1415926 radians, or pi radians. All the way across is pi radians. So all the way around one time is 2 pi radians. Okay? So that means if halfway across is pi, that means that is going to be half pi, or 1 pi over 2, making this 2 pi over 2, and this is 3 pi over 2, 4 pi over 2. And I'm going to ask you to take some time, hit pause, and just look at the rest of the angles that match up with the degrees. In other words, pi is 180 degrees. And all of these degrees match up with all of these, what are called radians. On today's assignment, what I'm having you do is convert degrees to radians and radians to degrees. First, to convert degrees to radians, if we took 300 degrees right there, right? All you do is multiply by pi over 180. So that's 300 pi over 180. That reduces to 5 pi over 3. Okay? How about 150 degrees times pi over 180? That's 150 pi over 180. Okay. Or 5 pi over 6. Right? So in other words, 150 right there matches up with 5 pi over 6 right there, just by multiplying by pi over 180. So if we go from radians to degrees, we are going to take, for example, pi over 4. How many degrees is that? Now I multiply by 180 over pi. Pi over 4 times 180 over pi. The pi's cancel, and 180 divided by 4 is 45 degrees. Right? So pi over 4 matches up with 45 degrees, just by multiplying by 180 over pi. So what if I want to do 7 pi over 6? 7 pi over 6 right there, okay, times 180 over pi. The pi's cancel, so I'm going to do 7 times 180 divided by 6, and I'm going to get 210. So this 210 matches up with 7 pi over 6. Okay? So if you forget which way to do it, whether it's pi over 180 or 180 over pi, all you have to do is say, if there's no pi in your answer and you want pi in your answer, you're going to have to multiply by the pi on top. But if you have pi in your in the question and you need to take it out, you got to multiply by pi on the bottom so it cancels. So it'll be 180 over pi. You've been watching the Weiss channel. Da, 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 da.